Boy, has it been a good 15 years for me. Wait a minute, make that 16. These are the top 10 best games of 2000 to 2016. Well, I had era, but fuck it. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what could be on this list that has taken 16 years? Number 10. Super Mario Sunshine. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourselves. Why the hell is a Nintendo title on this? Well, it was kind of around the time it was around when I was a kid, so it counts in the 2000 era. Number 9. Now, I know this game is kind of recent, but Five Nights at Freddy's 4. The reason why these games are very low on the list is because I rarely play these games. I'm not saying that they're bad or anything. They almost made my top 10 worst. These games were close to being the worst because of how long they take. Now, I kind of respect that from game developers such as Nintendo. Trying to make a good Mario game isn't all that easy. You don't want to make it let's just say, Mario, go fight Bowser. Boom, boom, boom. Mario wins. Princess gives kiss. No kiss. Just a kiss on the nose. And then promises cake. Can't be all that easy. I know Nintendo would agree with me on this, saying, yeah, you're right, Jonathan. Making a game like this is not easy. It takes time. It takes levels. You just don't go fight Bowser and say, bye-bye, Bowser. Boom. Hell, with Mario Maker, you can basically do whatever the fuck you want. That's what I think Nintendo was building up all the Mario games for, where you could basically make your own custom levels. Number 8. You know what? I'm just going to say the names. I'm not even going to say... Number 8. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Yeah, now we're going to start heading into the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Because apparently these 5 games basically have made my list, but 4 of them have. Not 5 of them. Not all 5. And I'm excluding FNAF World because it shows characters that were it shows 1 or 2 characters that were from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Those 2 games are excluded because I have not done a live stream or playthrough of them yet. Number 7. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, this game was a spectacular sequel to the original. Scott Cawthon, the developer of these 5 famous games, along with FNAF World, did an amazing job, but he made the difficulty so much harder on Night 5 and on Custom Night. Now, literally, it took Markiplier over 10 hours for both Five Nights at Freddy's 2 1020 mode and Five Nights at Freddy's 5 1020 mode. So, with that in mind, let's move on to number 6. The Monopoly game, Wii version. And no, Monopoly Streets is not in this list. If you were thinking Monopoly Streets, sorry if that game's not on the list because it's not as classic as the original Monopoly. from the Parker brothers that they made a long time ago, before I was even born. But you guys should have expected that at least Monopoly from EA would make an appearance in this thing, right? Well, you were right. Actually, 2 of EA's games made it on my list. They're even lucky. EA is fucking lucky to have 2 of their games on this fucking list. And considering what EA did to Star Wars Battlefront by them, like last year or 2 years ago, I'm shocked that I even put 2 of EA's games on this list. There were going to be 3 originally, both Rogue Squadron 2 and Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. But I decided to cut Rebel Strike out because, for me, it took the longest to complete Rebel Strike. It was the fucking painfulest. It took me over 10 years to figure out how to finally beat it. I had to literally use cheat codes. Yes, you heard me. I used cheat codes to beat Rebel Strike. Even with cheat codes, it was almost impossible. Hush, computer. Number 5. Rogue Squadron 2. Rogue Leader. Yes. That's EA's second game. Number 4. Zoids Battle Legends. Now, I know none of you are familiar with this game, but I was lucky enough to come across this game in my youth. Hell, I was lucky enough to find it on sale. Just to show you guys, I'll be right back. This is Zoids Battle Legends. You can play from the Zoids and from the Liger Zero franchise, or you can play the other Zoids version. You got basically all. You can play as Bit, Van, Fiona, and others. That's literally what it says on the back. You can see. Hell, I still got the instruction manual for the game. And you know me, I normally don't keep instruction manuals until I learn how to play the games right. And this is by Atari. Atari did a spectacular job bringing like all the Zoids, I almost said Zords, from the show to a game. Hell, there's a Zoids Legacy There's a Zoids Legacy game, but I can't find it nowhere. Just like this game, Zoids Legacy is almost impossible to find. Now, you got trying to find where the characters' names are. Aha, player entry screen. Yeah, you can play from either the Chronicle version of Zoids, or you can play the Liger Zero franchise of Zoids. It's been a long time since I played this game. I've never beaten this game, but I can tell you it probably is phenomenal. Hell, the fights get tougher and tougher, and it's harder and harder to win money or Zoids points. Number 3, and I'm shocked I put this game at number 3. Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee. And no, I'm not talking about the Xbox version. I'm talking about what it was originally intended for. Only the GameCube version, where basically on the Rodan, the Godzilla, King of the Monsters DVD, and some other DVDs that was randomly put out for, there was a promo for Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee, and it was only supposed to be only for GameCube. But apparently, I guess some company, I guess Nintendo said, hey, we need to put this game on more consoles, like let's say the Xbox console. And that was a smart move by, I think, Atari and Nintendo, that they put one game on multiple platforms like Xbox and GameCube. Those are the only two consoles I can see it for. Because I've seen the Angry Video Game there own an Xbox copy of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. Now, you're probably thinking, what could top Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee that's in 2002? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Five Nights at Freddy's 1. The original Five Nights at Freddy's by Scott Kaufman, the genius behind the game. And the one that made us want to buy the franchise's merchandise, like a poster, plushies, and buy the video games. If you have not played any of these games on this list, then you should have left as soon as I said. Or if you wanted to stick around and figure out like what was on my list, go right on ahead. It was for your own safety. Now, you're asking yourselves, what could literally be Five Nights at Freddy's 1 as number 2? Get it? Number 2? That pun was not intended. I never intended that pun anywhere. Well, my most recently bought Steam game, Duck Game. Yes, this is by Adult Swim Games. And it's also licensed by Corptron. If I got that right. Yeah, Corptron. You play as a duck who loves to kill other ducks with irresponsible amounts of guns, ammunition, and all that kind of shit. Basically, it's like a point system to see like how many kills you can get in 10 rounds, or you can increase it to like 100 rounds. Hell, I at least attempted to do a 100 round game, a duck game. Hell, and I was even thinking of making people play me against 100 rounds. But I said, I digress. I'm not going to do that to people. No. So, with that in mind, I'm sorry if your game didn't make the top 10 list, but if it did, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite game was. I will type in the description below saying my top 10 games. You tell me what number you like, and tell me why you like that specific game, and you might earn a subscription from me, Jonathan McCullum. Oh yeah, and if you are subscribed already, hit that bell button to see more updated videos by me. Thank you so much, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!